Hey boys, Cincy Gunner here. Wanting to go over my 2023 gun collection. First one here, let's start it up. One of my favorites, SIG P229 Elite. I did upgrade the grips, the SIG screws I put in there. The trigger I got on eBay. Does come with SIG night sights. Very nice shooter. Very accurate. A lot of fun to shoot. This one would probably be second go-to if I needed to. Again, yeah, it's got a lot of weight to it, so it does feel good. I think it looks good with the polished trigger. All right, let's move on to the next one. Now this one is my absolute favorite. SIG P226 Stainless Elite Talo Edition. So the Talo, from my understanding, comes with these rosewood grips. It does have SIG night sights. I guess the frame is maybe aluminum, slide steel, but I do believe the frame is made out of a lesser weight to kind of cut back on the weight of it. I do have a +2 pinky extension there. This one's very accurate, very fun to shoot. Love this gun. This is probably one of my top 3 favorites for sure. All right, this one here is a SIG P320. I do have the AXG frame, aluminum. That thing was not cheap. It does have the Romeo 1, which the battery is dead currently, so can't really see it. I did put a threaded barrel in there. It does have suppressor height night sights. I did put the flat-faced trigger from, I think it was Armory Craft, in there. Olight PL Mini, I believe. Yeah, PL Mini. It is a stainless steel model, so this gun was born as a SIG P320 RX. I think it was either the carrier or compact. With the frame here and the magwell, I think it makes it really, really, heavy in your hand, kind of like the SIG P226 or 229. It just gives you that nice feel in the hand for sure. I did buy the magwell. It is, I believe, 3D printed from Tactical Dev. It's called Tactical Dev. They sell the grip panels for the sides and the back, which I've taken them off. These are just the original ones. The other ones are just, I believe they're 3D printed. There's not really a lot of grip on them. These, I think, look better with the stainless slide. But yeah, this one, very, very fun to shoot. I don't shoot it very often. I do have the Legion base plate. I think it's 17 rounds, I believe. Let's see here. Yep, 17 rounds. And I put the aluminum Legion base pad on there. It's a lot of grip on there. It's very nice. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, since I'm right here, everyone knows what this is, or at least you should. HKP 30. Very, very nice. I mean, it is hammer fired. I did upgrade the sights, so it does have night sights. I did upgrade in the base plate here. It's got 17 rounds. I know it says 15, but I bought a kit that you can actually upgrade the spring and follower, and lo and behold, you gain 2 extra rounds. So very, very nice. The HKP 30 here does have the German, or European, should I say, mag release. And you can change out the grip panels on the side as well as the back strap. This one's the most comfortable for me, so I just, stick with this. This gun is in pretty good shape. I haven't shot it very much, but yeah, the sights are Trijicon. If you see most of my, I would say 90% of my guns do have night sights. I think that's a must for every shooter. Especially if you're going to be concealed carrying these guys, you want to be able to see. You don't want to pull that gun out your waistband or out of your, car, and it's pitch dark and you can't see. Then what happens? You're shooting. God knows who you're shooting. So for sure, number one upgrade, like I said, definitely get some night sights. And these I like a lot. They're serrated in the rear there, but they just look nice on there. But yeah, HKP 30, 9mm. All right, next one here. One of my favorites. One of my, I think, top 3 favorites. Everyone knows what this is. It's a police trade-in Glock 19X. It is the USA model. I did this past Christmas get a Olight. I think it's the, what does that say? Valkyrie PL3. I like the FD kind of somewhat. I mean, I wouldn't say it does match, but it's probably the closest one that's going to work. Now this light, you got low. Let's see, low. Where'd it go? Okay. And then it's also got strobe mode. If you want to, there's the high. Yeah, this thing is very bright. Yep. And then it's got the strobe, which I don't use. This one does come factory with night sights. I guess they're the Glock factory night sights. I did upgrade the Timney trigger. Unfortunately, they did not have any other colors, so I was kind of stuck with the red. Let's see. I did put on the extended backstrap. I think it feels good in my hands. And I don't have extremely large hands, but I would say maybe they're smaller than usual. Very comfortable. I do have probably 6 or 7 mags for this guy. These do come factory, I think, with 2 extended 17-round mags with the pinky extension on there. I think I got a bunch of them and a couple flush fitting. But yeah, this one, like I said, very one of my top 3s. Love it. Very nice. Let me know, guys, in the comments if you want me to go gun by gun, and I can do, show you the triggers I got, because a lot of my guns do have upgraded triggers. I think it's, along with the night sight upgrade, I think triggers can make a big difference, and we all know Glock has some shit triggers. I know they said, with Gen 5, they changed them, but, for me it was better, but it wasn't great. So the Timney, I believe I paid $150 for that. Very nice. It's light. I think I have maybe a 3 or 4 pound break. I also have the lanyard loop in there, just for shits and giggles. But again, top 3. Love it. Everyone should know what this is. It's a throwback for a classic here. So, Walther PPQ 9mm. This is the, I believe this is the Navy version, because it does come threaded barrel. I did upgrade to the night sights. Again, like I always say, I always change out my night sights. Let me get this thing to focus some more. There we go. Oh. Yeah, it does have night sights. Has a threaded barrel. I did buy one of the extended base plates. I love these. I think the Tac Pack version possibly has these pinky extensions. It's very comfortable. I think the actual grip on this is amazing. It's like molds to your hand. Me personally. Trigger on this one, I did change out the trigger spring, return spring, and I think there was another spring that I did change, but it dropped that trigger pull to, I mean, it might have been 2 pounds, 2.5 pounds, and it just was too light for me. Every time I went to the range, you know, I couldn't anticipate the shot, and I'd be jerking. So yeah, definitely, definitely a must to have. I think Walther PPQ. It is the it does have the American mag release, so that's good. You can also change out the back palm swell. Very nice. Love this gun. I've got plenty of rounds downrange on that one. This one here, guys. So at my local gun shop, they were selling brand new M&P 9 complete frames. They were complete. Now, obviously, I did put the Hogue grip on here, which, by the way, is a pain in the fucking ass to do. You gotta get soap, and you gotta kind of wiggle and get it on there. This one, I think the only thing I did do was maybe polish some internals. And I have another slide for another M&P 1.0 Gen 1. Yeah, I love this thing. I like the Hogue grip. It just, you put your fingers in there and it just sits. There's no moving that. So you get a good, nice grip. Next one, this is a pawn store near me. Believe I paid maybe $250 for this one. It is a Auto Ordnance 45 cal, 1911. Before I got this, I guess someone upgraded the safety, also the skeletonized trigger, and the grip safety. And I think these might be Wilson. I don't know. I believe so, but I did end up picking up some grips to go on here. Thompson. You can see them right there. Someone was selling them on eBay. I mean, obviously this gun has seen better days. A lot of wear. It does not have any night sights. I did color fill in the front white one just to make it more visible. This thing's very fun to shoot. I've taken it apart and, it's just, I guess you really can't beat a 1911. If you've never fired one, please go and, get you one. Or at least rent one at the range. All right, boys, next one. Now, this one's kind of a Frankenstein, so as you can tell, I'll give you 3 seconds to figure it out. All right, so like the slide says, P365. This is the original Gen 1, 365s, no XL. Excuse me. No XL, it was just the original. I ended up buying the X Macro grip, and I cut it down. I know, unfortunately, I cut a lot away, so I'm not sure if there's going to be any light or laser that's going to fit on that Picatinny rail. It's very small. Trigger, I did buy online. Had it Cerakoted when I had the slide, mag release and slide safety or slide stop Cerakoted. Also backplate. This one, I believe the battery's dead. Yeah, I don't use them enough. So, like I said, it does have the X Macro grip. It does have the Sig Romeo 0. Battery's dead. This firearm does have Sig night sights. You can see that really bright green one up front if I can get it to focus. All right, there we go. For the most part, love it. I haven't really fired it much since I've, upgraded to this grip, but I will get a chance, hopefully. I do have I think it's a DPMS recoil reduction for the guide rod and spring. I think it's got like 3 captured ones, so it kind of cuts down on the actual recoil from this thing, because when I first got it, it was very snappy, very, very snappy. And I also forgot to mention, so when I sent it off for the Cerakote, the gentleman went ahead and milled the slide for the Romeo 0. That did not come like that. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got there. Oh, I think the trigger is either for an XL or it's from Armory Craft. To be honest, I can't remember. It's been probably 3-4 years ago. All right, next one. Now here's my small little collection of M&Ps. So this one's my everyday carry. One of my that I keep in rotation. It is a M&P 2.0 compact slide. Now the actual frame, so I ended up having a M&P, the FDE version, and the slide hangs out, another inch or more. So I swapped the slide from the regular black compact 2.0, put it on this frame, which I like so much more. I mean, it looks, I think, good. I did color fill the M&P 2.0 Smith & Wesson logo, and I think that was just more so to draw your eyes to the the Trijicon front night sight. This one does have night sights. Let's see, I did get a Apex flat face trigger, aluminum. That guy was I would tell you, a pain in the ass to install. If you have to do it, God, please take your time and do it right. Does have a TRL6 light laser combo. Let's see if I can get this thing to come on. There we go. The laser stopped working on me, so I'm stuck with just a light. I do have the Floyd's base plate, I think +2. Let's see here. And the Floyd's Magwell. My local gun store had these in clearance bin, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to buy them. So I bought 2 of the Floyd's +2 extensions and the Magwell. I think it was all less than $100, so definitely worth it. You get a good grip there with the Magwell. Now this back strap is for what I believe is the M&P Core. I bought it on eBay. I just say it looks so much better. If you look at it, I think it looks really good. I did color fill in that Smith & Wesson. And of course some Talon grips, I believe. I put them up here in the little bitty cuts in the slide. It just assists in racking the slide so much easier. It's definitely a must, I would say. Once I did it, I enjoyed it. Base plate, let's see, 17 round Floyd's. Got the hollows in there. Is that what everyone says? Got the hollows. All right. Next one. So this, like I said, is my small little M&P collection. This one here, so I live here in Cincinnati, Ohio. My local gun store had these police trade-in Cincinnati PD M&Ps. Did jump all over it. I think it was maybe 250, 300. I did color fill in the Smith & Wesson up there. I think I did maybe silver just to kind of brighten it up. Both sides. There is no trigger in this one, which I did polish all the internals, so this thing, the brake is just really, really nice. Again, guys, like I said in the comments, let me know if you want me to go. I'm more than happy to go, pistol by pistol and show you these triggers. Some of these you'd be quite impressed. This one here, I just recently did buy the Talon grips. And I think that just kind of aids in, getting a good grip on there. It's not slippery. But like I was saying before, this is the one I use the independent frame on, so I can swap the slide. Very nice. Now this one I do believe, I do have a front night sight, white, rear blacked out. I think that catches your eyes a lot of times instead of having front and rear glowing in your face. Very nice, love it. This one does have a lot of wear because it was a police trade-in, but yeah, very nice, love it. This is a recent one. This is a LE trade-in. Yeah, you'll see a common theme here. This is the M&P 45. Now, I'm not sure which department. It is a 45. Believe it or not, the night sights do still work. They're not, the brightest I've ever seen, but hey, yeah, it saves me some money. Let's see here. Show you the sights there. I did go through and polish all the internals. When you do that, like the trigger bar, the plunger, safety plunger. I mean, it makes that trigger snap, kind of like broken ice or broken glass. The one I got here with the Apex, that trigger is so damn like you're breaking glass. I mean, that trigger, you can't get any better, I don't believe. But yeah, like I said, it does have night sights, still glowing. It is a 45. I do have a couple extended 15 round magazines for this guy. Yeah, love it. You know, this thing's in really good shape. I think there was a little bit of wear on the slide there. I'm very generous with oil. You know, I believe that just kind of keeps the gun running smoother. I know it's more of a mess to clean up, but you know, ultimately you'll have less wear on your guns if you really think about it. Now this one's probably the cheapest one I got. This one here is a Gaokado or Gado. Yeah, Gaokado Model 11. It is a 25 ACP. I was having a hell of a time to get grips for this guy. There was one grip on it. Unfortunately, I paid $40 for the grip, but I don't have another grip screw. So this side, you can see I'm missing the grip panel. I have it. I just haven't put it on because, again, I either need to, you know, change the threading for the screw or find the correct screw. Like I said, this is a 25 ACP. I do believe I got 2 mags for this guy. I think it holds 6 total. I did go and I did sand down the slide kind of just to make it look, you know, more worn. The black that was on there looked really shitty, so I did clean it up pretty good. You know, I fired it a few times. It's not too bad. This one here, everyone knows this, or you might. Raven Arms, little 25 ACP. This thing's from the 70s, based off the serial number. It's a lower serial number, so when I did some research, it said from the 70s. I guess someone had it, took it to a pawn, sold it. This one, let's see, I did take the safety off. Every time I put my, you know, big paws on here, I would always engage the safety somehow. So slid it out, works fine, have no issues. Believe it or not, this guy shoots a lot better than this little thing here that I paid $35 for. This thing I believe I paid maybe $150, and that was during the COVID gun extravaganza. You know, where everything was being, you know, double tax, triple tax. Now this one here, Phoenix Arms, HP 22. I did polish this whole thing. I polished slide. I have another extended slide somewhere around here. Did put the Pachmayr grips here just to give it a better grip. When you're trying to hold this thing, man, it was slippery. And actually, I don't think this thing's loaded. None of these are loaded, actually. Nope, I was going to say I might have some rounds in there, but these are not loaded. Let me see here. Nope, nothing in there. So we'll go slow. All right, there we go. Like I said, I did polish. It took me probably a couple weeks to polish this whole damn frame. I did color fill the... Oh, there we go. I did color fill the letters in gold. I had a gold pen. I think it looks good. Gives it kind of a contrast. This guy, I believe, you know, was like 130, 150. I did disable the safety. There's a grip safety in here. There's actually like 2 or 3 safeties. Had to disable the one in the grip, which I believe does void the warranty. So let's hope I never have an issue with it, so I ain't got to send it back. I do have a extended mag here, and like I was saying, I also have the extended slide that goes on there. Somewhere around here, not sure where, but it's the extended version. Not bad. This one here, my wife's gun. So Taurus TX22. I did Cerakote it myself, believe it or not. I think it turned out pretty well. I do have a, this is the only suppressor I got. It's a Sig Sauer SD22, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, it's a SDP22. Very nice. Took me roughly a year to get, but if this comes factory with a threaded barrel, so it fit right on there. I do have a cheap Amazon light on here. I did buy this on eBay. It's a slide racker. It's 3D printed. Fits right up in there. Works perfect. You grab it and rack the slide, and you're good to go. This gun here has probably got more rounds down it than any of my other guns. This thing's probably got at least 3,000 rounds, maybe more. With the 22, I'm known for having to take that thing apart, stick it in a solution, and try to soak all that carbon up. It's a nightmare, but it works. It's, like I said, my wife's gun. I did do all the Cerakote myself, which I don't believe turned out too bad. She was happy. I think it comes with two 17-round mags. Yeah, can't go wrong. I do have a couple long guns, guys, but I'm going to actually do that in another video. This one's getting kind of long. So again, I'll give you a quick skim over. SIG P320, RX, P30, Glock 19X, USA model, SIG P226, Stainless Elite, Talo Edition, SIG P229, Elite, Walther PPQ, 9mm, the frame for the, original Gen 1 M&P Smith & Wesson. Auto Ordnance, this is before Car Arms purchased their company. SIG P365 with the upgraded X Macro magazine and grip module. This one has 17 rounds. Got the hollows in there. Yeah, so that one there. Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 compact, 9mm. Smith & Wesson M&P 45. Smith & Wesson M&P Gen 1 police trade-in. The Galcado, I guess. I don't know how to say it. 25 ACP. Raven Arms 22. Or I'm sorry, Raven Arms 25. It's an MP. I believe it is 25. Let's see here. Yeah, MP 25. It's the 25 ACP. Phoenix Arms HP 22. And last but not least, the Taurus TX22, my wife's firearm. Hope you guys enjoyed. Follow me. If you have any questions, please hit me up in the comments. I'm going to try to do more videos here lately, just so this is my dream. This is what I enjoy doing on Friday, Saturday nights. If I'm not playing games with my kids, I'm down in my basement. I have a little gun armory that I set up. Love it. I work on all my own guns. I've actually disassembled every single one of my guns when I get them, so I can clean them, check any issues, upgrade. Obviously, triggers, barrels, lights, lasers. I've done it all myself, and that's something I enjoy. Definitely enjoy. It's a passion of mine and love it. I do have my CCW here in Ohio, Cincinnati, and it makes all this even funner, Go to the range, shoot off some steam, and be able to protect you and your family. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, if you have any questions in the comments, please hit me up. If you'd like, you can subscribe, hit that like button. I do appreciate it, guys. Stay safe. Shoot straight. I'm out.